Hey guys, today we're going to take a look at this new compressor that was graciously donated to me by my sister, Katie Rodriguez. And we're going to take a look at this, and that's coming up in just a moment. Hey guys, welcome back to the 5R Show. I'm your host, and this is Raymond's Robots Reviews, Repairs, and Restorations. With the new compressor that was graciously donated to the channel by my sister. Let's start out with taking a look at this. It is a hobby compressor set HCP 110 made by Earthman. And all of this is included. So without further ado, let's take a look at it and see what we've got to work with. Now, I know that a lot of the collectors, they are using, the restorers, I'm sorry, a lot of them use Iwate. I know because even my brother uses Iwate. So here we have a hose. Okay, here we have the cable. And of course, the compressor unit comes with a little handle. It's pretty nifty. Carry the compressor around. Of course, got the regular 2-prong plug. And like I said, comes with the hose. But it also comes with the airbrush case. And as you can see there, that's pretty nice. So let's take it out and take a look at it. It wasn't super expensive, but it wasn't that cheap either. And for an airbrush, that's got a little bit of weight on it. Now this, originally I thought it was a part, and I go, well, what? It's just a cap. And that needle is really small. Very tiny needle. But I heard that push down or push back, and I'm gonna have to practice that. The other nifty thing about this is that I don't pour the paint on top. I don't pour the paint at all. What happens is I just slide that piece in, just slide it, and I can pour in my own paint, or I can just, which is what, let's see here, let me show you in a second. And I don't want to do it, but I believe you can screw this in, and if not, we'll just pour it in and use it, and then take it out and clean it. So cleaning this should actually be easier to do than a regular one. I'm assuming, I'm not 100% sure, but again, this is my first compressor. This is a Earthman HCPP 110. Okay, so that's that there. Apparently you have the option to also, I'm not even sure how that works. That might be the way it goes. I'm not 100% sure if that's the way it works. But it could be at an angle. I'm guessing. I'm not sure. So, but it comes with those options. It has another small piece here, and I'm assuming this is to hang it. And I guess I have to screw that onto the compressor itself. So, anyway, there's those two bottles. It comes with two bottles. It comes with the little so that I can disassemble the airbrush. This might not go to the compressor itself, but it could. Now let's take a look at that compressor. And of course it's a Japanese compressor. And here are the stats. I'm sorry, here's the information for that compressor, the Earthman. Earthman HCP 110, AC 100 volts, 50 hertz, 80 watts, 60 hertz, 100 watts. 15 minutes, I guess, is the amount of airtime I can get. 20 liters a minute, I'm assuming. I don't read perfect Japanese. I'm trying, but so anyway, that's it. It's got rubber stands. So in Japan, it's earthquake, so boom, 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 boom. So that's pretty cool. This, I'm not even sure what that is, but here's the gauge. And like all gauges, it should be the same. Now I'm used to the PSI gauge, but here I'm going to assume that I should stay anywhere between the 3 and the 4. Sorry guys, can't make that out. The 3 and the 4. That's what I'm assuming, but we'll test it out little by little. I've been watching videos as well on YouTube to try to understand exactly how to use and clean and properly take care of this compressor. But for now, that's the new compressor, and that we'll be using quite often for some very cool and future projects. Okay, we have the schematics in Japanese for the compressor. It's got the airbrush, the metal cup, the wrench. This is the hanger and the 2 bottles. And on the back, of course, it tells me how to disassemble the airbrush. So this one has a needle cap, nozzle set, but on the inside, it's going to tell me that the 2 nozzle set parts have 2 needle cap O-ring and the nozzle set O-ring. So that's what that's saying here. It says it's the needle, and then here's the airbrush body. Here's the air bubble O-ring. Okay, so that's what that is on the cap of the airbrush. So when I pull that out, so this thing has 3 O-rings in it. So I'm gonna have to be super careful with it. But you didn't want to see instructions, of course nobody does. But that's what it is. So without further ado, let's give this puppy a test drive. And it's set. Strong, weak. Now I'm just practicing with air, of course, but when the tank is full, of course, it stops. So that's pretty cool. It just shakes, but it won't move. And then the airbrush itself is actually really nice. It's got a good weight to it. It's got good strength. I'm not going to overspray or overpaint anything. So I would say somewhere around 8 to 10 inches is a good. There we go. About I would say 8 to 10 inches is a good spray distance. Okay, so that's that. I was going to use water, but I think, you know what, it's the same thing, water, air. But anyway, so that's it for today's compressor showing. It will be put to use very soon, guys, very soon.